While America wants to feed the world with genetically modified foods, the EU has got its reservations. Its Environment Council has just approved giving member states the right to limit or completely ban the production of GM crops. The move will now need to be given final approval by the European Parliament. Opinions about biotech farming differ among EU members. Pro-GMO Britain, for instance, welcomes the initiative, saying it'll enable countries that want to grow such crops to get on with it without having to wait for Brussels' consent. France is also positive, but for a very different reason. It's strongly opposed to biotech farming. As for Germany, the country's government remains split over the issue. But as Peter Oliver reports next, while states disagree about the virtues of GMO, the public's answer is a firm no.
In countries like here in Germany, we've seen a massive outcry against genetically modified foods, people preferring to shop at organic stores like the one behind me. Now, the reasons they've given for this are several, most notably health reasons. People who are against GMO foods are saying that there's not enough research, or in the fact the research hasn't even been done. Now, one other concern revolves around trade in genetically modified foods. At the end of June, we're going to see the negotiations on the new transatlantic trade and investment policy really getting into full swing. TTIP, as it's known. Well, its critics say this could allow American companies to pass off GMO foodstuffs without having to let Europeans know. They say that the standards of food in the United States just aren't up to scratch with those in Europe. Now, we have seen bans in the past. Just recently, apples from the United States were told they weren't going to be allowed to be imported into Europe. So it does seem that when it comes to the general public in Europe, they're given GMO a resounding no.
So why? Well, the gravest concern over genetically modified foods is impact on people's health. Possible consequences have been actively studied for a long time. Research shows that lab crops can do harm to a number of internal organs, as well as cause cancer, allergies and childhood learning disorders.